You did not find this message by accident. And no, that is not a cliché. There is something happening in your spirit right now that your mind has not yet caught up with. A subtle pull, a quiet recognition, like hearing your own name spoken in a crowded room. Because for a long time, you have felt different. Not better, not worse, just separate. You have walked through this world carrying a weight that nobody else could see. You tried to fit into systems that were never designed for your frequency. You tried to live inside routines that slowly drained your soul. And every time you tried to become smaller, something inside you rebelled. You could never fully surrender to the ordinary. You could never silence that deep knowing that you were here for more. This is why you have felt restless. This is why comfort never satisfied you. This is why you kept shedding old identities like dead skin. Because you were never meant to belong to the noise. You were meant to be called out of it. And now, the call is here. God is speaking to you in this moment. Not through thunder, not through fire, but through a quiet clarity that cuts through confusion like light through fog. From this moment forward, this is your only primary assignment. Not money, not approval, not validation, not survival. Your assignment is alignment. You are being repositioned. Everything that no longer matches your destiny is being removed. Everything that kept you small is losing its power. Everything that distracted you is falling away. And yes, it feels uncomfortable. Yes, it feels lonely. Yes, it feels like your old life is dissolving. But that is because it is. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. Most people think divine favor looks like ease. But the truth is, divine favor often looks like separation. God isolates before he elevates. God strips before he crowns. God empties before he fills. You have been wondering why so many relationships faded, why certain doors closed, why certain plans collapsed. It was not rejection, it was redirection. You were being pulled out of timelines that would have kept you trapped. There are people who could not go where you are going. There are habits that could not survive your future. There are identities that could not coexist with your calling. So they had to go. And it hurt. But the pain was not destruction. It was extraction. God was removing everything that would have corrupted your assignment. Because this next season of your life is not about comfort. It is about impact. You are not here to blend in. You are here to disrupt darkness. There is something inside you that makes systems nervous. Your awareness threatens illusion. Your presence unsettles deception. Your energy exposes what is false. This is why you have been misunderstood. This is why you have been labeled. This is why you have been resisted. Light always threatens darkness. And now, God is telling you something very clearly. Stop trying to be understood by people who were never meant to walk with you. Your assignment is not to convince. Your assignment is to become. You have spent too long shrinking your truth to fit into small minds. You have spent too long explaining your soul to people who only listen with ego. That season is over. From this moment forward, your focus is no longer on pleasing others. Your focus is on obeying the inner voice that has never betrayed you. That voice, that quiet knowing, that unexplainable certainty. That is God, and it has been guiding you through every loss, every delay, every detour. You thought you were being blocked, but you were being protected. You thought you were falling behind, but you were being positioned. You thought you were alone, but you were being trained to stand without needing applause. Because where you are going, approval will not be necessary. You are being shaped into someone who moves with authority, not validation. And that is your assignment now, to become so aligned with truth that no lie can attach to you, to become so anchored in purpose that no storm can shake you, to become so grounded in spirit that no distraction can derail you. This is why your old desires have started to fade. This is why things that once excited you now feel hollow. This is why you crave depth instead of noise. Your soul is recalibrating. You are shifting from survival mode into mission mode. And God is saying, this is not the time to look back. The version of you that struggled was necessary. The version of you that doubted was part of the process. The version of you that broke was being rebuilt. But you are no longer that person. You are becoming something new, something powerful, something dangerous to limitation, something unstoppable when aligned. And yes, fear will try to follow you. Yes, doubt will whisper. Yes, the past will try to pull you back. But none of it has authority anymore, because once you are called, you cannot be uncapped. The world may not see it yet, but your spirit knows. You are not waiting for destiny. Destiny is waiting for you to step into alignment, and that step begins now. You do not need permission. You do not need a sign. You do not need to be ready. You only need to move. Move away from what drains you. Move toward what expands you. Move in the direction of the quiet voice inside. That is your assignment, not to chase the world, but to become the kind of soul that the world cannot ignore. You were not created to be small. You were not designed to be average. You were not born to disappear into the crowd. You were chosen, and chosen ones are never comfortable in cages. From this moment forward, your only primary assignment is to become who you were always meant to be. And nothing in this world can stop that. Not anymore.